Okay, welcome to Just Because of Manchester United, the channel that brings you everything about United, preview, highlights, players, transfers, management, anything happening around Manchester United, and sport as a wide in connection with the world. Okay, please like and subscribe in this channel. We're going to be bringing you some substance that you've never ever seen before on other channels around North Americans and the world. So please like and subscribe so that you can get notification once we drop them. Okay, so we got an invite, or would I say we got a kind of comment to talk on Ineos first year at Manchester United, and thank you so much for that comment. I'm just going to touch one or two things. I might break this video because I don't want it to be too long. I might break it to one, part two. But first, let me give a big shout out to the Don. Man, the Don, you're doing a nice job. I saw the compilation of those goals that Man United have considered under Amorim. I think we're going to have a one-on-one talk, or we'll do a live to just touch on one or two mistakes that I noticed. But that was a great job. I don't think any station or any channel have done that, man. The Don, kudos. Up down. You know, if you watch live, watch along with the Don when they score Man United, that is the expression. Oh, guys, it is better. Oh, the Don, nice, kudos, bro. I feel your passion. More grace for the new year. Oh, compliment of the season, guys. Yeah, I forgot to say that. Okay, let's dive into it. So it's like 1 year into the Ineos management in Manchester United. What have we noticed? Number one, they've not fixed the leaking roof. We now have some rats in Manchester United. We have leaking roof. The last match we lost, when the coach was doing the press conference, there was leaking roof. They had to stop the match conference. It's not MPFL, this is EPL. It happened in EPL. So it's not Nigerian League. This is EPL. It happened live. Okay. But let's not just go on and say, oh, why have they not fixed the roof? I was like that, and I kind of gone to make some research, and I found out that there is no way they can start spending money. And you need to listen. The fans need to listen. Now, I'm talking of the real fans, not those Arsenal fans that come and batter us, or Chelsea fans, okay? Sack the coach. I know you are Chelsea and Arsenal fans. We will not sack the coach. Okay, but listen. So, you can't pick any money, or they can't take money from their pocket and start paying off debt, start buying players, start fixing things in the club. Why? I'll give you the reason why. There's what they call PSR rules. It rules that any money you must use must be from the profit of the club. And if you notice, they just came, so they've not even done the first AGM meeting, which means they cannot declare profit yet. Okay, so in line with that, it means that if they take money from their pots, which they have, to fix any roof, it goes again to the debt. And the PFL at the end of the year, we had it with the expenses that is already on ground, which means you are like adding insult to injury. Now, what it means is that when it now gets to the summer to do your end of the year finances, you'll be in a loss, which means if any money you are now using to buy players, which I know will do, will mean that they'll be going to clear debt instead of adding to your profit. It also means that it puts them in a danger of FFS. Now, they are very careful. Now, you might have been blaming them and saying, why are they this slow? Why are they this slow? But guess what? They are not slow. This is a financial strategy. I always say they were slow before, but this is a financial strategy that people need to understand. Some people are saying, hey, January, we're going to sign player. Let me break your bubbles. They're not signing any players in January, except they offload players, which I don't see anybody taking any of our players in January. We're still going to talk about Rashford's situation, but please just go with me on this flow. You can't take money from your pocket, which is not the club, and pay on behalf of the club. It will be counted as you borrowed the money. And any money you borrow, I'm talking of the fans around the world now, any money you borrow or any money like that comes with interest rates. You need to understand how this thing works. It might look frustrating. See, you might be frustrated at the things that are not right in the club right now. As a fans, you are in your right to be frustrated. This kind of problem we have found ourselves is not going to be overturned under a night. It's not going to be overturned in a season. It's not going to change in 2 seasons. It takes time for it to turn. I'm going to quote something I used to say. Change in its earliest form is silent. You need to understand. Change in its earliest form is a silent occurrence. I'll give you an example. When a woman gets pregnant, the belly does pop out. It doesn't pop out like that. And there's no announcement. Baga, I'm pregnant. No. It's after 2 months, 3 months, you start seeing belly coming out. Change in its earliest occurrence is very silent. The change happening in Man United now, you might not see it, but there's changes happening. I need the real fans. I'm not talking of the dubious, the online fans that just come and say, sack the coach. No. I'm talking of the real passionate fans like the Don and the likes of you around the world that's going to be subscribing and liking and watching this video. Change in its earliest form is silent. Man United is already passing through that stage now. Some people say we're in stage 5, we're in stage 6. Guess what? We're in stage 1. We're just starting. And I don't want to digress. Let me just stay with Man United. I don't want to digress. But let me cite this as an example. Arsenal is in stage 5 or 6. I can't say the right number. If they sack Arteta, guess what? The new manager they are bringing is going back to stage 1. It means that when we sacked Ten Hag might have been in stage 2 or 3. When Amori came in, we are in stage 1 now. We are going back to 1. That's how it works. If you are in an office and they bring a new director, a new manager, you see him bringing new things. You might be saying, why is he saying we should come early? We don't used to come early before. It's because that's his own pattern. You can complain. If you are not satisfied, you leave. Change in its earliest form is silent. There's a change going on in Man United now. You might not see it, but it is in a silent form. This is going to be fruitful in months, in seasons to come. But this is the earliest form of change for Manchester United. I don't want this video to be long, so I'm going to cut it here and I'm going to continue in another video. So watch out for part 2. Please like and subscribe and comment and let me know what you think. Okay, so this is the part 2 of the video I just did. Please like and subscribe. I'm going to just continue from there. What Ineos has done wrong for me, they've done only one thing wrong. They took long to sack Ten Hag, and that's the issue we are having right now. Because they took that long, the rot has eaten into all the system, infrastructure, players, attitude, character of the club. It has even eaten to the history of the club. We are now down the table as we have never been before. Man United has never seen a negative goal difference like this in this time of season like before. Now, is it Amori's fault? No. Is it Ineos' fault? Partially. Because as soon as they entered, I was expecting a rapid change, but it took time. And that's why I say it has eaten to the root of the matter. So it will take time to fix this. That is the only issue I have with Ineos. They took time to sack Ten Hag. And because they've done that, and another mistake they made, sacking Ashworth. I don't know what happened. It might not be football reason. You brought him in because he had a pedigree. You paid this penalty of almost $3 million. So why do you let him go? Is it that you made 1 or 2 mistakes in signing? There's going to be mistake in signing. Do you know how many mistakes Arteta has made in signing? Should I start counting? There's going to always be mistake. You must need to give people time, not just the manager. You must learn to give people time. Time is the only constant thing that is relevant to change. Time is the only constant thing that is relevant to change. Ineos board management team of Manchester United, you need to understand. It is not just snapping your finger. We are not Gandalf. You are not Gandalf. This is not Thanos. You need to exercise patience. You need to exercise patience in seeing the change you want to bring to the club. I know you mean good. Nobody will invest this much in a club and expect it to be running like that. So I know you want to make profits. I know you want to make transformation. I know you want to be the best management Man United have ever had. But you have to give people time. I don't know why that guy was sacked, but even if it's not for footballing reason, you should have also given him time. So please, I'm going to rate them 4/10 for this season ending, or for this year ending. We're going to look at how they do attack from next year. I'm not expecting, just like I said in the former video, I'm not expecting them to sign a player in January just because of the financial part I quickly explained. Okay, so please give the time. I'm talking to the real fans now, the passionate ones. Give it time. Change has already begun. Be part of the change. Don't jump ship and go to the blue side, if you know what I mean. Don't jump ship and go there. Okay, stay and endure. Is it going to be frustrating sometimes? Believe me, it's going to be frustrating. Is it going to be tiring? It's going to be tiring. You can see the dawn. The way he shouts, yeah, it's going to be tiring. Get your hypertension drugs by your side. It's going to get there. But for one thing for sure, there is light at the end of the tunnel for Manchester United. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful Christmas with your family.